Asking the experts, Offsite Construction. Construction and design. Why do we need offsite industrialized construction?
The scary part here is we're not getting new workers into the construction industry. So if we look at the age composition going back 20 years or so, in 2003, about 11% of the construction workforce was 55 years and older. Those are your educators in the construction industry. They're passing on the knowledge. Their egos have calmed down. They're a little grumpy, but they want to nurture the new generation. Fast forward to basically now, it's about a quarter of the construction workforce is 55 years and older. We're not getting younger folks. When the median age in the construction industry starts coming down, it's when we really have to worry, because it doesn't mean younger people are entering the workforce. It means the older folks are retiring, and that's why the age is coming down. So production. We need to keep that going.
The U.S. has been one of the biggest losers in productivity in construction. It has deindustrialized effectively its means and methods since 1968.
How do you explain the offsite construction process?
The biggest example I can use to understand modular construction, we're not a product, we're a process. So if you think of automobile manufacturing, it's the same car being built to a production line. That's the way we build in modular construction. It's in a manufacturing facility. If you go in 10 of them, you'll see a different variety of how they do things. There may be more automation in some, different craning systems, different moving systems, but they're all working in specific areas. So one may be doing framing, one may be doing drywall, one may be doing MEP, but it's a production line. And that's how we're able to create those efficiencies of getting things through very quickly, saving on time.
Why are offsite buildings superior in safety and quality?
Quality, just to match the codes. We have to match every code there is in every municipality all across every state we work in. So I could tell you that years ago in the manufactured housing business, it was so easy, right? We had one code, you could go anywhere. So it's a challenge. So we design our code manual that we're going to follow through in the manufacturing plant. We have our own QA department with a manager and QA inspectors that inspect every station in the plant. We link those up with our supervisors who are responsible for the quality. And our QA is responsible for quality assurance to make sure we get that. We combine that with a third-party inspection agency that works off of our manual and their manual. We have a sheet that goes along with every module, tells you every single thing that was found in the module, what the corrective action was that was signed off. And by the time that we get done, we've inspected everything from the module prior to it being covered up. It's been approved by the third-party agency, and label's been given to us, and the file we keep for an extraordinary length of time.
How do the standardized processes of offsite construction help housing affordability?
For affordability, the second a developer looks at a piece of property, and when they're typically developing multifamily, they're going to get massing options. From those massing options, they're going to assume some level of net rentable efficiency. They're going to take that against a market study that's going to tell them what those units will rent for. In those three steps, which happens on every multifamily development out there, they have just gotten rid of most of the benefits of modular. And it's what every developer does to start a project. So when we say it's completely different, we mean it's completely different. If you start from a blank sheet of paper and you design optimal units, similar to what Zenny's doing, similar to what Connect's doing, similar to what the factory product that Autovol has is doing, similar to, I'm sure you guys have standardized units, you take optimized units and you truly optimize them for sustainability, for affordability, for the livability, for the technology, the daylighting, the air quality, the embodied carbon. But by doing that, you also made them manufacturable because they're repeatable.
Thank you for watching. To learn more, visit ivoryinnovations.org/offsite.